welcome back to Festival 84, and we hope you're enjoying this great performance, Dance in America, Don Quixote, American Ballet Theater, presenting this great Baryshnikov production, in which he plays the title role of Basil. Of course, in South Louisiana, it's Basile, the poor barber, but also in the production is Cynthia Harvey, who dances the role of Kitri, the village girl who Basil loves the most. The Gala of the Stars airs on March the 18th at 7 o'clock, and it's the 5th annual Gala of Stars saluting the performing arts. It presents the finest in art, in music, and opera. Beverly Sills hosts. James Levine will direct. The American Symphony Orchestra. Featured are Placido Domingo, Itzhak Perlman, Roberta Peters, Anne Reinking, Renato Scotto, and many, many others. Now, if you like this kind of culture being brought into your living room, you need to help us by calling 387-0848 or toll free from anywhere in Louisiana, 1-800-272-8161. You know, we have a brand new gift to all of our members who pledge $100 and above. We all know that LPB is the television of the Bayou State. But we also know that for members of $100 and above, we're offering a year's subscription to Louisiana Life, which is the magazine of the Bayou State. This is an award-winning and very special magazine, and we're very proud to be able to offer it to you. Its photography is unsurpassed, and its features capture what Louisiana living is all about. If you'd like Visions magazine and Louisiana Life magazine, then call in your pledge right now for $100 or more. It's another way that we try to show you that you are very important to us. Here's Fred Fry.
LPB is proud to be able to offer fine performances by many stars. But what we want you to know is that you, our members, are the real stars of LPB. Because of your support, we're able to provide you with a front row seat to standing room only performances. And we want to keep it that way. But only your continued support will help us accomplish that. If you're already a member, we really thank you. But we ask that you get a friend to join. And if you've been watching LPB, but haven't taken the time to call in and become a friend, right now is the time to get your ticket to the hottest show in town, LPB. We've got something for everyone. Call now and become one of the stars of LPB. Genevieve?
Thank you, Fred. As Fred said, we've got something for everyone. When you become a member of LPB, we have our own way of saying thank you for your membership. For persons who give a gift of $20 or above, we have Visions, our beautiful monthly magazine, which I'm trying to get out here to show you. And also, for those persons who give a gift of $100 or more, you'll receive a year's subscription to Louisiana Life magazine, which Dan talked to you about earlier. It is the magazine of the Bayou State. For members who give on the $240 level or more, there's a handsome walnut plaque with your name or your company's name engraved on it. And for members who give on the $500 level or more, besides Visions and besides Louisiana Life and the plaque, you will be a creme de la creme and receive a limited edition print of an original oil painting by Louisiana folk artist Clementine Hunter. And it's done just for LPB. So please, go to the phone, call in that pledge right now. Remember the very easiest way to give to LPB, and that is charge it. Use your MasterCard, use your Visa. Also remember that all of your gifts are tax deductible, so that's another good reason when you're thinking about taxes at this time of year to go straight to your phone and say, I want to become a member of LPB. You know, as I mentioned earlier with our wall plaque, when you give on the $240 level or more, you can have your name or your company's name engraved on the plaque. And I think your company's name is a very important thing to point out to you, because many of you are self-employed, you own your own businesses, and what greatest status symbol, actually a status symbol, can you have hanging on the wall of your business for your clients and your customers to see that you have helped to bring quality viewing and quality programming into their homes for the enjoyment of themselves and their families and their children. So please, think about that when you call up and say, I want to become a member of LPB. Try to give on that $240 level so you can receive our beautiful plaque. And now, Dan.
We have some friends here, volunteers from Fidelity National Bank, who need to be kept busy. So please call them at 387-0848, or toll free from anywhere in Louisiana, 1-800-272-8161. If you like music, then LPB is the place to be. Just take a look at some of the outstanding music offerings on LPB. Evening at the Pops, under the direction of the great John Williams, one of LPB viewers' very favorite music programs. soundstage. Terrific specials throughout the year. They're made special and they're made available by your membership dollars. Austin City Limits. If you like country music the way I do, help support it. And of course, great performances. One of the finest showcases of talent found on television anywhere. You see everything from country music to swing to opera right here on your public television station. So please give us a hand by calling 387-0848 or 1-800-272-8161. And how do you do it? There are a number of very easy ways to do it. First of all, you can just send us your check. That's the simplest way. Or you can use our SNAP plan, where a certain amount of money is taken out of your checking account automatically every month. Or you can use the installment plan, where we remind you every month and send you an envelope for you to send your money back. Or you can charge it on your Visa or your MasterCard. That's really the easiest way to become a friend of Louisiana Public Broadcasting. Just give one of our volunteers a call and give them your card number, the expiration date, and you're signed on. You're a friend of LPB. You can sit back and enjoy the rest of tonight's programming. Fred?
Thank you, Dan. And while we're waiting to go back to Don Quixote, I would like to thank some of those who have called in tonight. We've had pledges from Charles Baker from Marshall, Texas, Linda Baxter of Bossier City, Carrie Duhong of Karen Crow, Frank Connolly, Karen Crow, Rayford Dewey, Gonzales, Roberto Granger, Lafayette, William Haywood from Baton Rouge, Hilda Rivas from Mansfield, and Dr. Betty Whitner of Oak Ridge. And we thank you for those calls. So join these people who have pledged and join LPB. Because LPB is noted for bringing its audience the finest in musical entertainment. On our stations, you see programs of only the highest quality. For example, The Gale of Stars with Beverly Sills, or Sentimental Journeys, celebrating some of the most beautiful music ever written, and much more. We've even given you front row seats to the Tony Award-winning Broadway musical, Pearlie, starring Melba Moore. Tickets to an opening night at the Metropolitan Opera would cost as much as $100. Yet, we bring it right into your living room because your membership dollar make it possible for us to purchase the best that the entertainment world has to offer. We have many other types of music specials all year long. And why is that? Because our viewers are important to us. We try to fill our schedule with programs that will please everyone. So if you enjoy our programs, please help us make more of them possible for all of us. We don't have commercials on LPB. We're Louisiana Public Broadcasting. It's your station, and it needs your support now. Genevieve?
Thank you, Fred. We're going to be going back to Don Quixote in just a moment. But right now, I want to pick up the pace. You've been seeing a beautiful, colorful, rousing ballet with people moving all about. Why don't you move to your telephone and call the number you see on your screen right now and join LPB? I'd like to tell you a bit about some upcoming shows that we have. On Wednesday, March the 7th at 8:20 p.m., I know you're going to want to see Ingrid. It's a moving documentary about Ingrid Bergman, one of the screen's most extraordinary actresses. She received critical acclaim for her brilliant portrayals in films and won Academy Awards for her work in Gaslight, Anastasia, and Murder on the Orient Express. Of course, all of this is not to mention that wonderful classic, Casablanca. This special will also be repeated on Sunday, March 11th at noon, which you would know if you were already a member of LPB because you could read it in Visions magazine. I'd also like to tell you about another great show coming up starring Katharine Hepburn. This will air on Sunday, March the 11th at 1:40. It's going to be following Ingrid. Television's first major retrospective on the life and 50-year career of one of America's most talented and respected actresses. This special follows Katharine Hepburn's career from her very first movie, A Bill of Divorcement. So I know that on Sunday, you're not going to want to budge. And if you do, it'll be strictly to go to that telephone, call in your pledge, call in your membership, tell us what you want to see on LPB and tell us you want to be a member of LPB. And remember, the very easiest way to do it is charge it using MasterCard or Visa. And also, think about that gift membership for a family member who's not already a member of LPB or for a friend. Call us right now. We want to hear from you. And now, back to Don Quixote.
LPB, Louisiana Public Broadcasting.
I've been standing here thumbing through Louisiana Life. This is a new gift that we're giving to you when you call in your membership to LPB in the $100 category or more. It's a fantastic, beautiful magazine. We've been looking at the results of the new photography contest. They have articles on sailing, a section on good eating, which I especially enjoy. So keep that in mind when you call in your $100 membership to LPB. If you want to receive Visions and Louisiana Life magazine, a year subscription to both, call in that $100 pledge right now. The photography in this magazine is excellent. The quality of writing is superb. And it's the magazine for the entire state of Louisiana, the Bayou State. So call in that $100 pledge. Right now, we want to hear from you so you can receive your copy and your subscription for 1 year of Louisiana Life magazine. Also, think about the fact, for those of you who feel that you want to, why not call in a gift membership of $100 for a friend so they can receive Louisiana Life and Visions magazine? If you can't afford that $100, then certainly consider calling it at least a $20 gift membership for a friend. It's a lovely way to say, I think a lot of you, and I support Louisiana Public Broadcasting. Remember that a gift membership is also tax deductible to you. All you have to do is call our operators, tell them your name, the name of the person that you want to give the gift to, and they will receive a card acknowledging the fact that you thought a great deal of them, enough of them to give them a gift membership to LPB. Isn't that right, Fred?
Right. And we're all interested in the quality of life here in Louisiana, and LPB certainly contributes to that. Through your TV screen, we're able to take you on fascinating trips through subjects covered only on our stations. Nobody does it like LPB, and you have a front row seat to all of it. Wonderful movies, children's programs, nature specials, music, science, and much, much more. But the quality of LPB depends on the quantity of support we receive. And that's why we're here asking for your support. Memberships keep us growing in Louisiana, and we need you to be a part of that. We don't come to you very often during the year, and that's why it's important during these drives, when we do ask for your support, that you respond by calling in your pledge. We're here today taking as many pledge calls as we can because we don't want to disappoint you tomorrow. It's easy to become a member, and Dan Bornay is going to tell you how.
Thanks very much, Fred. You're right, it's very easy, and we want to send a special thank you out to our friend Cy Holly, who has pledged $500. Cy, you get 5 magazines, old friend. You can pay in any number of ways. You can send us your check, or you can use our SNAP plan where a certain amount of money is taken out of your bank account automatically every month, or you can pay on the installment plan when we mail you a notice and remind you and send you an envelope to send your money back, or you can really do it simply by charging to your Visa or to your MasterCard. Simply call one of our volunteers and give them your pledge information, give them whether you want to charge it to Visa or MasterCard, and give them the expiration number. And they'll be happy to take your membership and become a member of LPB. Now, the number is 387-0848 in the Baton Rouge area, and toll-free outside the Baton Rouge area, 1-800-272-8161. We'd also like to thank our volunteers tonight. They're employees of Fidelity National Bank here in Baton Rouge, and they've been a great team of volunteers, and we love them for coming out and volunteering their time to help promote this wonderful public broadcasting system. We'd also like to thank the people who brought us our food tonight, and that's Harold's Original Fried Chicken and the Original Great American Chocolate Chip Cookie Company. It was great. Back to Fred.
Well, when you become a member of LPB, you get more than fine programs. For example, all of our members can become volunteers, and you can share your time and talent with us. And occasionally, as a member, you'll receive an invitation to an upcoming event or the opportunity to get tickets, such as the Sesame Street Live specials. And of course, all of our members receive our program guide, Visions. Another benefit of becoming a member is knowing that you're doing your part to keep quality of our programs up. Enjoyment in viewing is one of the best benefits LPB provides all year, and of course, as a member, LPB encourages you to communicate with us, to let us know that the kinds of programs you want more of, as well as any other comments that you may have, because we listen to you. And becoming a member is very easy. The cost of our programs are expensive, but becoming a member isn't. Let's take a look at, for example, at just what it really costs you per day. If you become a $500 member, it's only $1.37 per day. For $240, it will really only cost you 66 cents a day to have LPB in your home all year long. At the $120 level, 33 cents, and for $60 a year, we can come to you for 16 cents a day. So please help us. Call the number on your screen now. It's 504-387-0848, or if you're outside of our area, it's 1-800-272-8161. Call now and help us to help you with more programs. Genevieve?
We've been hearing from a great many of you all over the state of Louisiana, and we do appreciate your gifts, but we know that some of those areas can do a little bit better. Right now, you're going to be seeing on your screen the television station in your particular city here in Louisiana, and we want to tell you how your particular area has been doing with us. In Monroe, Louisiana, we're now with KLTM TV in Monroe, in the Monroe viewing area, standing at 4,900, approaching 5,000. Come on, Monroe, we can reach 5,000 tonight. In Lake Charles, the current total stand with KLTL at $3,400. We're going to at least top $3,500, probably $4,000 tonight. So let's hear from you, Lake Charles. In Lafayette, with KLPB television, we're at $6,700. Let's break $7,000 tonight, please. Let's hear from you, Lafayette. In Shreveport, the current total with KLTS TV in Shreveport is now at $5,500. Let's get to $6,000. Let's hear from you, Shreveport. In Alexandria, with KLPA in Alexandria, the current totals are a little over $4,000. We'd certainly like to get to $4,500 tonight, Alexandria, so let's hear from you. And in Baton Rouge, with WLPB viewing area, the current totals right now are standing at $14,500. We know we can get to $15,000 tonight with your help, your support, and your membership. And we do want to thank you for all that you've done for LPB. We'd also like to thank some Baton Rouge radio stations. While you're calling in your pledges, we'd like to thank the following Baton Rouge radio stations for their support of Festival 84. WYNK-FM, WAFB-FM, and WRKF-FM, Public Radio in Baton Rouge. And also in Lafayette, we certainly can't forget about them. We'd also like to thank KRMD-FM and KXKW-AM in Lafayette for their support of Festival 84. Keep those phones ringing, and Dan Bournet has a word for you. Dan?
Thank you, Genevieve. What does the term public television mean to you? Does it mean Masterpiece Theater? Great performances? What do you and your family watch on LPB? Do you watch Sesame Street, Nova, National Geographic specials? Well, LPB offers much more than these programs. We're also highly acclaimed for outstanding musical programs, everything from opera to country and western to jazz. We bring you the best because you deserve it and because you want these programs. Our diversity is never more apparent than when we discuss our music programs. You want gospel, show tunes, classics? We have them all year long right here on your public television station, LPB. But we want you to know the score because these specials are expensive. And while we wish we could bring them to you for the price of a song, we can continue them with the price of a membership. A $60 pledge is only 16 cents a day for all of LPB's programs all year long. Now, you can't find a better deal than that anywhere. So if you're a music lover, or more importantly, if you're an LPB lover, call in your pledge right now. Those ringing phones are music to our ears. One thing before we go back to Don Quixote, if you're on a cable system, the money that you pay to that cable system does not come to LPB. The cable system merely carries the programs of LPB. So the money that you pay to LPB provides the programs so that that cable system can in turn air them. If it were not for the money that you provide to public broadcasting, there wouldn't be anything for the cables to telecast in your area, at least anything from LPB. So we hope you remember that and understand that because you pay a monthly fee to either Cablevision here in Baton Rouge or to any of many other cables throughout the state, that money does not go to LPB. If you want to help preserve the type of programming that you're seeing tonight, then please call in your pledge to our volunteers right now, 387-0848 in the Baton Rouge area, and statewide, 1-800-272-8161. And now back to the exciting conclusion of Don Quixote.
LPB, Louisiana Public Broadcasting.
Well, good evening and welcome back to Festival 1984. We hope you've enjoyed Baryshnikov and Don Quixote. What a fantastic program, and we hope you're looking forward to McNeil Lear. If this is the type of programming that you enjoy and that your family enjoys, then we sure hope that you help to preserve it here in Baton Rouge and Shreveport and Monroe and Alexandria, Lake Charles, Lafayette, throughout the state on LPB. If you like it, please help us by becoming part of the LPB family, 387-0848 in the Baton Rouge area, and at 1-800-272-8161. And if you join for $100 or more, you get a very, very special prize. This is a brand new thank you gift to all members at the $100 category and above. Now, we all know that LPB is the public television of the station of the state of Louisiana. Well, for $100 and above, we're offering a year's subscription to Louisiana Life magazine, the magazine of the Bayou State. This is an award-winning magazine, and it's very special, and we're very proud to be able to offer it to you. Its photography is unsurpassed, and its features capture what Louisiana living is all about. If you'd like Visions magazine and Louisiana Life magazine, call in your pledge now for $100 or above. It's another way that we try to show you that you're important to us. You know, when you're watching these pledge drives, many of us have a tendency to think, oh, I know LPB needs the money for programs, but I'm sure someone else will call in and help them out. That may have been the case in years gone by, but now membership dollars have become even more vital to LPB's existence due to federal and state cutbacks. You know that LPB needs support, but we also need you to realize that we can't rely on anyone else but you. Sure, someone else will call in, but LPB is counting on you to do your part to keep fine programs on the air. Of course, there's no way we would ever know if you didn't make a pledge. But the most important people in your life would know. That's you and your family. Without the necessary funds, some of your favorite programs may have to be reduced at some time, and sometimes your children may not receive all of the benefits of LPB viewing if we can't afford to keep them going. And we don't ever want that to happen. That's why we're asking for your support today, because we don't want to disappoint you tomorrow. You count on LPB for its programs, and we're counting on you to help us make more of them possible. Genevieve?
Thank you very much, Dan. You know, LPB brings you the best, the very best in terms of drama. We bring you mystery, which is everyone's favorite whodunit. And Thursday night, this coming Thursday night, we're bringing you a special treat. 2 hours of Riley, Ace of Spies. I don't know about you, but on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock, I'm right at home watching Riley. It's a fantastic series. It's almost addictive, if one can use that term. On Riley, you're going to see Endgame, which is Riley's plot to overthrow Lenin. And then after that, the second part of Riley is going to be after Moscow, when Riley receives the Military Cross, but suspects he'll be made a scapegoat by the Foreign Office and the Treasury. So please watch Riley, Ace of Spies Thursday night for 2 very important and very great specials. We also bring you American Playhouse, one of the few programs on all of television where you are treated to the finest in original drama. We bring you Masterpiece Theater. That is a staple on LPB. It's voted by you, our viewers, as your favorite program, TV program ever on PBS. We bring you great performances. This program truly lives up to its name, offering nothing but great performances. Your membership dollars make all these programs possible, but they are programs that are worth watching. But more important, they are also programs worth paying for. So call in your pledge now in support of LPB. And you know, there's one very fast and very great way to do that, the easiest way. That's using MasterCard and Visa as your way of calling in your gift to LPB right now. All you have to do is call our operators, give them the pledge information, your charge card number, and the expiration date. That's all it takes to become a member of LPB. So please go to those phones, call the number that you see on your screen. We want to hear from you because we know that you appreciate quality viewing. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching right now. We bring you the very, very best. And because of that, you're the best. You're one of our family of viewers, so why not join the family of Louisiana Public Broadcasting? Right now, go to those phones. And remember the fact, too, that there are many great benefits that you receive by becoming a member of LPB. That's aside from the premium gifts. You receive benefits such as the fact that you receive Visions magazine and the hotline number, which you can call to let us know what you think about the types of programming we're bringing to you. You receive the benefits of joining a family of thousands of viewers across the state that appreciate the same things that you do, and that's quality programming. So please, let us hear from you. Be that responsible viewer. Don't wait and say, well, the next man can do it. We want to hear from you right now tonight. Think about a gift membership for a friend, for someone special, as a birthday present, as a way of saying Happy Easter with the holiday coming up. So please, go to those phones right now. We certainly want to hear from you this evening, right now. Coming up, we're going to have McNeil Lehrer Expanded News Hour, which you also requested, and that's going to be coming up in just a few moments. But right now, I do believe that we have a word from Fred Fry.
You know, at the beginning and the end of many of the programs that we're asking you to support, there's a funding announcement that reads, funds for this program are provided by. And many times this credit will identify a corporation or a foundation that has given financial assistance to the production of that particular program. But frequently, that announcement will say, funds for this program were provided by this public TV station or by the Friends of LPB. Your dollars allow us to keep on meeting the production costs of these programs. You are our sponsors, and we want you to know how important you are to us. If you have not yet become a supporting friend of LPB, join now and help us bring you all the wonderful programs you see each day of the week on Louisiana Public Broadcasting. We don't use words like new and improved to try and sell you. Instead, we rely on the quality of our program service to convince you that we are worthy of your support. Television worth watching is television worth paying for. Do your part and call now. Dan?
Fred, thanks very much. Here's what you get when you join LPB. You don't only get the greatest programming in the world, but you also get something that you can literally call your own. You get Visions for a minimum membership of $20. Visions this month featuring Festival 84. It's a monthly compilation of all of the programs on LPB. For $100 or more, you get Visions, and you also get Louisiana Life magazine, a year subscription to this outstanding Louisiana periodical. In this month's edition, for example, they have beautiful photographs from all over the state of Louisiana, and they also feature several couples from throughout the state and give their life stories and an explanation of how and why they're successful. Now, for a gift of $240 and above, you get a handsome wall plaque to hang in your office or in your study or anywhere else in your home. You get Visions, and you also get Louisiana Life. For a $500 membership, you receive Visions, Louisiana Life, the wall plaque, a U-Haul trailer to bring it home in, and a limited edition of an original painting by folk artist Clementine Hunter, a painting done especially for LPB members. Now that's an outstanding array of gifts, but the most important thing you get is a continuing assurance that you're going to get quality programming at home for you and your family. There's not enough bells ringing behind me. The volunteers from Fidelity National Bank have been working real hard to up the memberships tonight, but if you're not a member, we need your help. 387-0848 in the Baton Rouge area. Throughout the state, 1-800-272-8161. If you're already a member, why don't you up your membership? Or why don't you give a membership to a family member or a friend, an aunt or an uncle, someone to let know that you care about the type of programming on television that enters our homes. We'd like to go to Genevieve now for another message.
We try to make easy giving for you. One very easy way of giving your pledge to LPB is the installment plan. At $60 and above, you can use our installment plan. This will allow you to pay off your membership in several payments instead of paying it all at once. With the installment plan, you can pay off your membership in 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, or up to 12 months. So in other words, if you want to give a gift of $120, you may give $60 at a time over a 2-month period. The same thing with a $120 gift. You can give $40 over a 3-month period. It's up to you how you want to disperse it. Again, for $120, you may decide to do it at $20 a month over a 6-month period. There again, you may decide, well, that's a little bit much. I'd rather do it giving $10 over a 12-month period. And furthermore, we even make it a little bit easier for you. We'll send you a handy monthly reminder and even the return envelopes for your convenience. So we make giving easy for you. There's one other thing I would like to point out to you, and that is the fact that federal support is less. The federal government spends less per capita on public television than any other developed nation in the world. In 1981, our government spent less than 65 cents per person. Canada, during that same period, spent almost $19 per person on public television, while in Great Britain and Japan, they spent $11 per person over that same period of time. Still, the United States has the most efficient, but yet the most underfunded public television network of any developed nation. So you see, you are getting truly a great bargain. And to continue that bargain coming into your home, we need your support on LPB. And now, we'd like to take a moment to thank some very generous people for their donations to Festival 84.
We would like to thank the following for their contributions to Festival: Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Popco Distributing Company, Morning Treat Coffee Company, Byron's, Bonaparte's Fried Chicken, The Village, Ground Patty, Harold's Original Fried Chicken, Mr. Gaddy's Pizza, Chi-Chi's, Southern Catfish, Shoney's Big Boy Restaurant, Danvers Restaurant, The Original Great American Chocolate Chip Cookie Company, Rack's Roast Beef Restaurant, Po Folks Restaurant, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Pancho's Mexican Buffet, Podna's Barbecue, The Gumbo Place, TGI Fridays, Ralph and Cacoo's, General Paper Company, Inn on the Lake, Mushmack Photography, Paul Bowie Photographer, Court Furniture, Southland Distributors, Ladner and Associates, Jubin Watson Lumber Company, Thomas Steel and Pipe Company, Con Turner Formalware, Lanakai Frozen Daiquiris for their popcorn machine.
Call us at the number on your screen now. In the Baton Rouge area, it's 387-0848. If you're outside the Baton Rouge area, call us toll-free at 1-800-272-8161. We're asking for your support to help us keep quality programs on LPB, because it's your support that helps keep them there. You know, we don't have commercials on LPB because, for one reason, we're not allowed to. So we need your support. Please call us and help us keep the programs that you like on this station. And I know these festivals interrupt the regular program schedule, but I would like to point out that it's only 2% of our airtime that we devote to fundraising. And that's not very much considering what you get back in return for your contribution. So please call us. The number is on your screen. It's 387-0848 in Baton Rouge. Outside the Baton Rouge area, 1-800-272-8161. Dan?
Fred, we just got a call from a dear friend, the Percy Ferran family here in Baton Rouge, and Percy is an employee of Freeport-McMoran. Freeport-McMoran is one of those companies that will match the gifts of its employees to public broadcasting. We appreciate that very much, Percy, and we appreciate companies such as Freeport-McMoran, who are public-spirited and who have the interest of the family at heart to help support commercial-free quality programming in Louisiana. Genevieve?
Thank you very much, Dan. You know, LPB is not a charity. Although your contributions are tax deductible, it's really a donation as a payment for services rendered. If you watch LPB, then you really owe it to yourself to become a friend. That way your programs will continue to be what you want them to be and continue coming to you. So you see, it's really incumbent upon you to help us keep quality viewing coming into your homes. And that means going to your phone and keeping these phones ringing. You're doing a beautiful job tonight. You're keeping these wonderful volunteers from Fidelity Bank quite busy. We thank you very much. And I also would like to point out the fact that if your membership is up for renewal, why not take it upon yourself to go to the phone and say, I want to renew my membership. Don't wait to hear from us. We want to hear from you first. Coming up in just a few seconds, we have the McNeil-Lehrer Expanded News Hour. That's another service we brought to you based on your request. So please stay tuned for McNeil-Lehrer. It's a fantastic program featuring in-depth coverage of the news and all types of public affairs, because this is, frankly, your public affairs TV station. We bring you the news the way that you want it. So stay tuned for McNeil-Lehrer, but before we go to that phone. Remember, you can use MasterCard and Visa, and stay tuned for McNeil-Lehrer.
LPB, Louisiana Public Broadcasting.